Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are tackling one of the most important and honestly one of the most delicate roles in real estate, guiding senior clients through the right sizing process. We're going to break down how you can turn this massive life transition into a journey of confidence and compassion.
Okay, let's just dive right in with this quote because it gets straight to the heart of the matter. We're not just talking about square footage or closing costs here. For your senior clients, this is a monumental event. It's an emotional earthquake. And understanding that, really feeling the weight of that, is the absolute first step.
And that emotional challenge isn't just a personal hurdle. It actually creates a very real problem in the housing market, something we're going to call the senior selling stalemate. So here's the thing. That one client's very personal hesitation creates this massive ripple effect. When older homeowners feel stuck and decide to stay put, it creates a bottleneck. It just freezes up housing inventory. And that, in turn, makes it incredibly difficult for younger buyers to even get a foot in the door. So one decision really does impact the entire ecosystem. For you, the agent, this changes the game. Your job description is evolving right before our eyes. You're not just a transaction manager anymore. You have to be a trusted advisor, a patient listener, and a creative problem solver. You've got to bring some serious emotional intelligence to the table. All right, so to solve this stalemate, we've got to put ourselves in their shoes. We need to really appreciate the sheer weight of this decision from their perspective. Just imagine what's going through your client's mind. They're being pulled in two different directions: their community, their friends, versus the desire to be closer to family. Every single room in that house is soaked in decades of memories. Selling it feels like letting go of a huge part of who they are. And then you pile on the stress and the inflexibility of traditional financing. Of course, they're overwhelmed. It's completely understandable. And that right there, that's your mission. Your goal isn't just to put a sold sign in the yard. It's to help them reframe this entire experience, to shift their focus from everything they're leaving behind to all the incredible possibilities that are waiting for them. You're there to turn that fear into a feeling of empowerment for their next chapter. So how do you actually do that? How do you provide that empowerment? Well, it's not just about positive thinking. It starts by unlocking a really powerful resource they already have. The solution, believe it or not, is often sitting right there, locked away in the equity of their current home. After years, sometimes decades, of their home gaining value, your clients are literally holding the key to their own freedom. They just might not realize it yet, and they need you to show them how to turn it. And that key, it's called a bridge loan. It's a financial tool that lets your clients tap into their home's equity before they sell. This gives them the cash they need to buy their next home first. And that one simple shift, it completely changes the entire moving process. Let's just walk through this because it basically flips the old model on its head. Step 1, they access their equity. Step 2, they go out and buy their next home. No contingencies, no rush. Step 3, they actually move in and get settled at their own pace. And step 4, only when they're ready, they list their former home for sale completely on their terms. I mean, just look at the difference here. It is night and day. On the left, you've got the traditional way: rushed, stressful, totally uncertain. On the right, with the bridge loan, you've got flexibility, control, and peace of mind. You're literally moving your client from a position of being constrained to one of absolute freedom. And look at what this empowerment is really made of. It's not just about the money. The biggest benefits are emotional. A whopping 40% is about giving them back control over their own story. Another 30% is about giving them peace of mind. So yeah, this is a tool that solves a financial problem, but it does it to fix an emotional one. Okay, this is so important. How you talk about this is everything. This is not just another loan. It's not another form of debt. You have to frame it for what it truly is: a freedom tool. It's the instrument that gives them the liberation to write their next chapter exactly the way they want to. All right, so we've got the mindset, we've got the tool. Now let's translate all of this into an actual, actionable playbook, a way to make everything you do truly resonate with these clients. Your biggest differentiators are going to be empathy and expertise. It all starts with this: listen more than you talk. Really hear their fears and their hopes. Don't just list your services. Offer a real solution that gets to the core of their problem. Help them paint a vivid picture of what their future life could look like. And build a team.
Partner with financial advisors, professional organizers, and above all, constantly reassure them that they are in the driver's seat. At the end of the day, this is the magic formula. It's about combining those soft skills with the hard skills. When you pair your compassion with a strategic tool like this, you're not just facilitating a sale. You're giving your senior clients the dignity of choice, and you're giving them the joy of starting their next big adventure on their own terms. So we'll leave you with this one question to think about, because answering it doesn't just change how you see your clients, it completely redefines the incredible value that you bring to your work every single day.